everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm so happy you decided to join me today for a reading all about what you're currently manifesting. This can either be conscious manifestation or also unconscious manifestation. If you're new to Pick a Card readings, I'll give you guys a quick rundown of how it works. I've laid out 4 cards before me, 1, 2, 3, 4, and each card also has corresponding greenery, as I know many people like to pick their pile with something tangible. So pick the card that's resonating with you most, and if you're feeling drawn to more than one card, that's okay too. It could be that there's information in both of those readings that you would need to hear. I always conduct my readings completely intuitively, so I've laid out one card here before me, and then in your individual reading, I'll be pulling from a few more decks to gather more information for your reading. So feel free to give the video a pause right now and choose the card that you feel the most drawn to. All right, so now that you've gone ahead and picked your pile, you can go down into the description box below and find the timestamp for your individual reading. So let's get started with card number 1. All right, so card number 1, let's go ahead and see what we start with here. We've got adventures, that's great. So first off, that's telling me that you've probably been going through some things lately, you know, we all have with kind of what's going on in the world, where you're feeling a little bit bored, you're feeling kind of at a bit of a standstill. And so when I see adventures, that's telling me that you're really hoping to start getting back out there, maybe go on a trip, maybe just be able to see your friends and family more out in the real world and not just digitally. And it's also telling me, I think, that you're just needing a break. You're needing a little bit of a break from your normal day-to-day, and you're hoping that you're going to be able to kind of be able to, I don't know, I guess just get a little bit back of the spark in your life, right? Just be able to have some things to look forward to. So let's see what we've got here. We've got the King of Swords, the Ten of Wands, the Princess of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. So that's definitely giving me a pretty solid picture here. With the King of Swords, we've got this energy of somebody who's very objective and kind of clear-headed, and so you know kind of that what's going on in your life presently is necessary. You're not, you don't have any kind of, I don't know what the word is, but you're not fooling yourself essentially to think that like the things that are going on in the world aren't important. You know that you're kind of stuck at home or you're not able to do the things that you want to do, and you accept that. But it's with this Ten of Wands energy, it's also a burden for you. Like you seem like the kind of person that is used to being out there, maybe not necessarily with other people, but just you don't like to feel kind of strapped down. You don't like to feel like other people are making decisions for you. And so I think that with this energy of having kind of shelter in place orders or being quarantined or being in isolation, it's kind of weighing down heavy on you because you feel like you're missing out on adventures in life, and not necessarily even large adventures. This could just be, you know, going out to the store, going for a walk with friends, like just having these little adventures too is kind of what you're missing out on. And when we have this Princess of Pentacles, this is obviously, or sorry, sometimes not obvious to you maybe, but to me, it's telling me that something new is coming for you. So this is letting me know that things are changing and that you're hoping for things to change and you're hoping for new adventures and opportunities. So the things that you're manifesting, either consciously or unconsciously, are actually the things that you want. So that's always a good sign. So you're wanting to kind of break free. You're wanting to be able to kind of get back to a sense of normal, but also a sense of like not everything is so predictable. So it feels like maybe you've been in routine a lot lately, and that's not necessarily where you strive and where you feel the most comfortable. You like to have a little bit of unpredictability, or at least a little bit of breakup in your routine. So, and I think that's again where the Ten of Wands energy is coming from, is just feeling burdened by the everyday, because the everyday is just so similar day by day, if that makes sense. And then in the Queen of Wands, we have this kind of passionate, creative energy. Again, I think that's representing you and just you're feeling a little bit stifled by being at home and by not being able to partake in even life's little adventures. And that's again where we get that Ten of Wands energy, is just feeling overwhelmed and feeling like you're not able to live up to your full potential. And your potential is very talented. You've got a lot of things going for you. You've got a lot of things that you're able to offer to the world, and you're feeling right now through kind of what's going on that you're not going to get there, but you are manifesting more adventure and more opportunity for yourself. We've got have faith in your dreams, which I think is very kind of fitting with what's going on in your reading. It's just letting you know that the hopes that you have that you're going to be able to get back out there and you're going to be able to get back to kind of what life is for you normally is coming for you. And we also have here nothing yet is set in stone. And I think that's kind of interesting because it feels to me like the energy of your reading is that you're feeling like things that are happening right now are kind of irrevocably changing the trajectory of your future. And that's not true. Just because you're going through this right now and it feels like things aren't going to get back to normal, and a lot of the things that are happening in the media and the things that we're hearing are telling us that we might never get back to the way things were. And I feel like that's weighing heavily on you because a big part of you just wants to go back to what your day-to-day looked like maybe 6 months ago. And I think that that's not true because nothing is set in stone. Things are always changing. And I think too, it's just to let you know that whatever's coming for you, these adventures and the things that are going to happen for you in the future are welcome, especially with that Queen of Wands energy. It's just letting me know that you're going to make new opportunities for yourself, new kind of creative endeavors, new passion projects, and you're going to feel happy with what's coming for you. So even if you feel like things aren't going the way that you want them to, keep manifesting these new adventures and opportunities for yourself. Keep your eyes looking forward because again, nothing is set in stone. And we have here the Sun, which is such a beautiful card. It's really just a positive, kind of warm, letting you know that positive things are coming for you. It's also a call to sometimes see beauty in the simple things in life, to let you know that, even just the day-to-day sometimes might feel boring, sometimes might feel overwhelming because you're living the same day over and over again. Sometimes try to find beauty in the little things that are different. Maybe one day you have something different for lunch and you maybe take some time to make something from scratch, and like find little ways to kind of bring sun and warmth to your life and in your day-to-day. And then the last card I see here is the Five of Pentacles, which I think is just again representing that Ten of Wands energy of feeling kind of burdened by the things that you lost, the opportunities that you've lost out on. It feels like you might have had some things planned during this period of time that you unfortunately had to cancel, and I feel like you're really focusing on the things that you've lost out on. And I think this reading is definitely calling for you, especially with the Sun, the Princess of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. It's calling for you to look forward and know that a lot more adventures are coming for you in the future as well. So try not to focus too much just on the things that you lost out on in the past. So that's what I have for you today, card number 1. Please like, comment, and subscribe below if you'd like to see more content in the future. I really enjoy connecting with people on here, and I love seeing your comments and questions in my DMs as well. So thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you have a blessed day, and I hope that we get to see each other again soon. All right, so card number 2, let's go ahead and get started for you. We're starting off your reading with courage, which is letting me know you may be going through some things right now that are a bit difficult for you. And so you're trying to manifest for yourself courage to be able to get through that. And I see that as such a positive card because if you are kind of connecting to that right off the bat, then that's telling me that you are in need of courage, but it's okay because it is coming for you. And you have that inside of you. And I think this reading is a call for you to really look inside yourself to find that courage and know that you're going to be able to get through kind of whatever comes for you. Let's see if we can get a little bit more information here. Oh, that's nice. So we've got the Eight of Pentacles, which is telling me that it might have something to do with your work. There might be something, maybe a project for work or school that you're working really hard for. And the cards are telling me that it's going to take a lot out of you. So with the Six of Pentacles as well, we're seeing this kind of flow of kind of you need to put energy into this work and in order to receive good things back as well. It's kind of like a karma. It's a card that's very much of like ebbs and flows and making sure that you're putting out into the world or into your craft what you want to receive back from it. And with the Eight of Pentacles, again, it's just letting you know you're going to have to work really hard, but also that you're going to see rewards from the work that you're doing. And when we have the Lovers card, I mean, that can often be sometimes something to do with love, a person in your life that you're kind of maybe interested in, or it could be that you're in a relationship and it's just a kind of a positive card to let you know that that relationship is definitely in alignment with what you're wanting from life. But I also see this as kind of finding synchronicity between your mind, your body, your soul, just feeling feeling really connected to yourself and connected to your craft, because it feels to me like this has something to do again with your work or maybe a passion project, and things are going to go really well for you. When we have the Sun card, it's letting me know that what you're working on, what you're doing is going to bring you a lot of joy, and it feels like maybe it's a little out of your comfort zone though, or it's requiring you to take some risks and really believe in yourself. And that's why we have that courage card there, because we're seeing a call for you to really kind of trust in your own talents and trust that you have what it takes to be able to see this come to fruition. So let's see if we can get a little bit more information here. So we've also got success, which is perfect. It's letting me know that what you're doing is bringing you success. And we have that as well in the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is very much a seeing rewards for the work that you've put in. So when I have the success card come out as well, it's letting me know you are already working towards the success, and you just need the courage to be able to push yourself there. And I think as well with the Lovers card, it's just letting me know there's going to be a direct correlation between having courage and finding success. So let's see if we can pull a little bit more information. Hopefully this is connecting to something for you right now. And if not, it could just be that this is kind of what's coming for you. And in manifesting courage and just being able to get through your day-to-day, you're actually going to be bringing some opportunities for yourself that are going to lead to success. So I think I get the energy that for some of you, you might not even be working on something right now. What you're really working on is just finding kind of courage to keep moving forward and keep getting through whatever it is that you're currently going through. But know that what that's leading you to is this kind of new energy and this completion of a project that you're going to be started or may have already started. It's when you do a general reading, it's difficult because for everybody it's going to be a little bit of a different situation. But I always say just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Right now what you're manifesting is courage, and that's going to bring you to success. So we have here the Ace of Cups. Again, this could be in relationship for some of you with the Lovers card. It could be that a new relationship is coming for you, or you may have just started a new relationship, which is really giving you the freedom to kind of express yourself creatively, emotionally. It's a very good and solid foundation for a relationship, and this could be a new friendship or a new partnership in work as well. It's just some sort of new relationship that's starting to spark something in you that could actually lead to this Eight of Pentacles and Six of Pentacles energy. And then we have here the Page of Swords, which is kind of a new idea card, right? It's somebody who's very sharp and lively and is ready to take on kind of whatever is being thrown at them. And I see that as you. I see that as you finding the courage to be able to get to that Page of Swords energy and take on these new projects or take on whatever's coming for you through this Eight of Pentacles and success. So we have here communication is key, the new moon in Gemini. The Lovers is also a Gemini card, so it's telling me you might have some Gemini energy, maybe somewhere in your chart, or just that's kind of the energy of, they're very talented and dynamic, right, Geminis? So it could be that that's what's being called upon from you to have this kind of energy of embracing your talents and finding ways to kind of create something new. And then we've got don't let pride get in your way. So I think that card comes up for me as something to let me know that you may have to ask for help. And when we have this Ace of Cups and Lovers as well, it's maybe letting you know that there might be someone along this journey that could help make things a little easier for you. Of course, you're still going to need to have courage and you're still going to need to work hard. But if you do need to ask for help, try not to let your pride get in the way of that. Try to see that as, opening an opportunity to start a new relationship with someone, a new friendship or business relationship, and that we can always learn from other people instead of just seeing this as a failure because you need help with something. So I get the energy that it's not really going to be for very much of what you're working on. And again, this could be a passion project, something to do with work or school, or even something personally, just working on yourself, working on reaching a personal goal. An aspect or a small part of that, you might need help from someone else, or you might not be able to accomplish that kind of part of what you're working on until you reach out to this person or have help from someone. So try not to feel prideful of that, because again, we all need help sometimes, right? So that's the reading that I received for you today, card number 2. Please like, comment, and subscribe below if you'd like to see more videos in the future. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm glad that we got to share this time together today, and I hope that I see you again in a future video. Have a blessed day. All right. right, so card number 3, let's go ahead and get started. So we've got illumination. Okay, so right off the bat, that's telling me that you might have some things in your life that you're a little bit confused about, that you feel like you need more information about in order to move forward and make decisions or know that you're heading in the right direction. So it feels to me like you're trying to manifest maybe signs from the universe or even just some external information from someone in your life to help you kind of be able to make those decisions or know that you're moving in the right direction. It could also just be that you're looking for confirmation from the universe as well, to know that the decisions that you're making are the right decisions. So we've got here the Knight of Pentacles, which is telling me that you're kind of, I feel like this is your energy. It's either where you are right now or what you're being called towards, is just to be kind of practical and stable and really focus on making sure that the things that you're doing are helping you and are bringing you forward. It's kind of this energy of like slow and steady wins the race. So knowing that you're working hard and that you're kind of headed in the right direction, but things aren't always going to happen quickly for you. And I think also that's letting you know that this illumination that you're looking for isn't always going to come quickly for you either. And I see in the Wheel of Fortune, it's kind of this energy of things being cyclical, being in a cycle. Sometimes it's also a call for you to take control and not let yourself fall into the same patterns. And I feel like for some of you, this might be directly related to the Three of Swords, which is this kind of heartbreak card, letting me know that maybe you've been in a few relationships lately that haven't worked out and you keep kind of falling into that same pattern. It could actually be the same person that you've been in an on again, off again relationship with, and you keep taking them back even though they keep kind of hurting you in the same way. And it's a call for you to stop that cycle, embrace kind of the pain of that, and find a way to move forward. And I think for some of you, that illumination might be that you're looking to see whether or not you should kind of take them back or enter into this relationship again. And I can tell you no, especially when we have the Two of Wands as well. This is all a card about moving forward, being bold, being fearless, not looking back. And you can see here in the picture as well, right? You see that whole path ahead of you, but you don't see anything behind you. You're not turning around, you're stepping forward, you're moving forward. And I think as well with this illumination card, it's just trying to let you know that this is the right path for you. And with the Knight of Pentacles also, I mean, again, this is somebody who needs to kind of stay true to their path, focus on moving forward, and focus on trying to break that cycle. So I think for some of you, this is definitely a call for you to stop the kind of the bad, I don't want to say bad energy, but the kind of the cycle of heartbreak really is how I want to say it, is how I want to put it. It's really not serving you any purpose in your life. And it's almost like you keep going back to this person expecting the same results, but or expecting a different result, but you're just going to keep getting the same results because, again, it's this Wheel of Fortune, it's this cycle. And we've got this card here, Surrender to the Divine. And that's just letting me know that you need to trust in kind of the signs that you're seeing from the universe. You need to trust in your intuition, and you need to kind of let go of the reins a little bit and know that the universe has a plan for you. And when we have here the end of a tough cycle begins, this is it. This is the end of the cycle. Letting go, ending this relationship, ending this pattern, this circle, this cycle is going to bring you forward to a much better place. But it's not going to be easy. And I think that when we have this Surrender to the Divine card, it's kind of this call to know that the universe is going to push you in directions that may not always feel comfortable. And sometimes you might not know that it's the right thing, but I think that kind of when we get these signs and when we have these kind of things that don't serve us in our life, sometimes it might be hard to let go, but it's what's being called upon here. And I think that we have as well in the Ace of Wands, this is a very similar energy kind of to the Two of Wands. It's letting me know that this is a new beginning for you. This is going to open up opportunities for you, and this is going to help you reach your full potential. So when I see this card in relationship to the Three of Swords, it's letting me know that this heartbreak, this kind of cycle of pain that you've been going through, it has really been stifling your potential. And so when we see the Ace of Wands and also the Two of Wands, this is kind of a call for you to move forward, step out of that cycle, take back some of your power, and really move forward knowing that you have a lot more kind of on the horizon for you. As well with the Knight of Pentacles, this is somebody who is going to kind of stay true to their course and find success just by kind of not taking their eye off the prize. So the things that you want to accomplish for yourself in life that are ahead of you are so much better than the things that are behind you. And we see that perfectly kind of culminated with this card, the Sun. This is letting me know that what's coming for you is like so much positivity, kind of love and warmth and beauty, and just knowing that like you're just going to be basking in the sun. You're going to be this little baby on this horse, so happy, and so much happier than this Three of Swords energy. I mean, even if you just look at the imagery of these cards, this is not a happy place to be, and this one really is. So the things that you have been manifesting or what you've been hoping to gain, and maybe why you stepped by this reading, is to gain a little bit more insight. And the cards are clearly telling me that you need to stop this cycle of heartbreak. And this doesn't even necessarily have to be a romantic relationship. And I feel like I need to clarify that, because some of you might be saying, well, I'm not dating anybody, so this doesn't apply to me. This can be a family member that is just toxic for you. This can be a friend. This can be a relationship at work. This is just someone who is continuously hurting you, and you keep giving them chances expecting different results. And the cards are letting you know, they're illuminating you to the fact that this is not going to change. So you need to take back your power, end this, and take the power away from them, whether that means ending a relationship or whether it just means not giving them the power anymore. That is kind of what these cards are calling on you to do, and that's going to bring you to this new place where your life is just so much happier. So that's the reading that I received for you today, card number 3. Please like, comment, and subscribe below if you'd like to see more content in the future. I'm so happy that we got to spend this time together today, and I hope to see you again in a future video. Have a blessed day. All right, so card number 4, let's go ahead and see what we have for you. Simplicity. Okay, so that's telling me that you might have been going through some things lately, right? It seems like life has been very complicated for you, and what you're trying to manifest, what you're hoping to bring to yourself, is just some simplicity, some time to breathe out, some time to just be able to unwind. And I do see that coming for you. When we have that card showing up, it's kind of a confirmation that you're going to be able to get there. It's just, you know, there may be some things that are blocking that for you. Let's see if we can get a little bit more information. So we have the High Priestess. This is a very intuitive card. This is something that's telling you to kind of trust your intuition, and also kind of it could be letting you know that some signs have been coming to you from the universe, maybe through your dreams, maybe just through synchronicities if you've been seeing a lot of the same numbers or a lot of the same imageries. It could just be a call for you to trust in what the universe is trying to show you, and that might be helping to lead you towards simplicity and maybe getting rid of some of the things that are feeling complicated in your life. In the Four of Pentacles, we have this kind of it's like a very controlling and stable card. It's the energy that you feel the need to control everything around you, and that might actually be why things are feeling so complicated, because right now you're trying to predict everything and control everything and have control over every aspect in your life. And the Simplicity card may also be a little bit of a call for you to let go and trust some of that to the divine, especially when we see the High Priestess as well. It's just knowing that the collective universe is taking care of things for you as well. You don't have to have control over every aspect of your life. And then when we have this Eight of Cups, it's almost this kind of, it's like a dissatisfaction with your day-to-day life, sometimes a quest to move forward, a quest to find things that spark joy in your life. It's really this energy of feeling like what you're doing isn't necessarily in line with where you want to go in life. And I think that we see that as well with the Simplicity, is that you may be spending time on a lot of things or a lot of projects that just aren't fulfilling you. And it's this energy of trying to be able to close some of those off or stop doing some of those things so that you can get back to this kind of Four of Pentacles, kind of kind of having more control over things. It almost feels like you don't feel like you have any control because you're just spending so much time on things that aren't bringing you joy. And then with this Five of Pentacles, it's this kind of, it feels like maybe you've been through a loss recently, or if not a loss, you've definitely felt that I think it's, again, it's reiterating this feeling like you're spending time on things that you don't want to be, so you feel like you're losing time, right? And you're trying to bring in simplicity so that you can just spend days relaxing, unwinding, doing nothing. You really want to bring back some of that kind of time that you have for yourself. And I think with the High Priestess as well, that's kind of, that is the energy of that, is having time to look inside yourself, spend time with yourself, and that's what you're hoping for. That's what you're trying to manifest. And I see the energy here as being kind of feeling like you're very overwhelmed. You don't have any control over the things that are going on, and that is not comfortable to you. You really want to get back to a place where you feel you can control your day-to-day life. Let's see if we can pull some information here. So we've got you are good enough, the full moon in Virgo. That's just letting me know that you might be feeling, in all of this, feeling overwhelmed and feeling like you have a lot of things on the go. Perhaps you're feeling like you're not being able to do things to the kind of standard that you're used to. But that's not true. Nobody else feels that way. And it's just letting you know that even if you do feel overwhelmed, and even if you're not necessarily kind of being able to put your energy into the places that you want to, it doesn't mean that you're not good enough. It doesn't mean that anybody's thinking any less of you. And when we have this step out of your comfort zone, it's really just confirming to me that right now you feel very uncomfortable. You don't feel connected with your life in the way that you usually do, because you feel like your energy is being spent on things that you don't want to. You're really just looking for some time to unwind. You're looking for some time to kind of get back to yourself, get back to this High Priestess energy. And I think that this is something that's coming for you. It's really just a matter of having to get through these things, unfortunately. This Eight of Cups energy of not feeling satisfied and feeling like you've got too much on the go, I think is just something that you're going to have to push through. And I see with the Hermit here, this is a good sign. So sometimes this card maybe isn't the best card in certain readings, but in your reading, I see this as a very good card, because this is letting me know that you're going to have some time soon to do some soul searching, some reflection, kind of go deep into yourself and spend some time alone. And I feel like with that call for simplicity in the High Priestess card, that might be what you need. And even if you don't feel like it's what you need, I really think it is. You need some time to look into yourself and really connect with those simpler, basic desires that you have, and the things that make you happy, that are very simple in your day-to-day life. You need to be able to connect back to that. And when we have the Knight of Pentacles, this is just a call for you to kind of stay true to your routine, stay true to what you're doing in your life. Just continue on the path that you're on, and know that this, what's causing you dissatisfaction right now is just a phase. It's just one part of your life that you have to move through. And this call for simplicity that you're putting out there into the universe is coming for you. It's just going to take a little bit longer for you to be in this uncomfortable period before you can get your control back, before you have more control over the way that you spend your time and the things that you do in your day-to-day. But it's coming for you, and you are going to have that time to reflect and unwind, and possibly even heal from some of this if that's needed. It feels like for some of you this has been a really hard time for you to go through, and you are going to have to do a little bit of inner healing to kind of get away from that Five of Pentacles energy of feeling like you've lost time. I think is really, you just feel like you've lost a chunk of time from your life because you've been spending it on things that you don't want to. So I do see good things as coming for you. It's just going to, you're in the home stretch. It's just going to be a little bit longer until you can get back to that more simpler way of life for yourself. So that's the reading that I received for you today, card number 4. Please like, comment, and subscribe below if you'd like to see more content in the future. I really enjoy seeing your comments in my videos. It brings a smile to my face to know that I'm helping people and that readings are resonating with you guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope to see you again in a future video, and I hope you have a blessed day.